In August, we told you about a local man who was facing deportation.
KPVI News that works for you reporter Zane Hopen caught up with the family today to hearing about an unlikely turn of events. Zane.
Thanks, guys. Christopher Matimba had already said his goodbyes on October 30th when he thought he was being deported to Zimbabwe. But then his wife got a phone call from their attorney that restored hope. In August, Christopher Matimba was prepared to be deported back to his native country, Zimbabwe, stemming from a 2007 misdemeanor domestic violence charge that was eventually dismissed in 2011. The deportation would have torn his family apart, but it was postponed at the very last minute.
My husband Chris had heard comments from the ICE agents that never happens. They've never seen an emergency day of removal put in place at that late.
Christopher Matimba has lived in Pocatello since 2002 and graduated from ISU thanks to a student visa. When waiting in Washington, D.C. for his imminent deportation on October 30th, his wife Dion got a call from their attorney saying their appeal of the order was granted and his deportation was postponed.
His son was, preparing not to see his dad, and that shit just never happened.
Now Matimba waits in the Jefferson County Jail in Rigby, and while not ideal, it makes the situation easier for his family, getting to see him every Sunday when they thought they'd never see him again. The Matimba's lawyer, Chris Christensen, says now they're appealing the deportation order, asking for a sua sponte reopening, also known as on the judge's order, which he feels they have a strong case in.
I believe there were roughly 25, there may have been a few more than that, letters of support. Some of those were the best letters of support I've ever read in my entire life. I do this kind of work on a daily basis, and reading their letters literally brought tears to my eyes.
Christensen added there is no solid timeline for the appeal, but for now, they're taking it one step at a time. On December 5th, Matimba will have been detained for 6 months, and at that point, they can begin to seek his release from detention while everything else plays out. Live in the newsroom, I'm Zane Hopen. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you very much there, Zane.